Today on the channel, we unbox Elite 108 Chelsea Green Chase Edition, and we rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite 108 unboxing and set rankings. And in today's video, we got the Chase Edition Chelsea Green from Elite 108, and in the back half, we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite with a little special twist on that one, so stay tuned. But of course, for all your Elite 108 needs and all your wrestling figure needs, hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what old Chelsea Green Chase Edition is up to here. This time in more of an orangish kind of color going on. A little extra color with this one compared to the blue, purple, blue. Depends who you ask on the other one, of course. We got Chelsea Green over there. Elite, WWE. Let the light in at the top. WWE logo, Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green looking only like she could look if she was an Elite 108. Chelsea Green, and she's certified authentic. How about that? And then on the back, cross-sell down below. We're going to review and we're going to rank, I should say, later on in this video, the entire wave, so stay tuned to that. Tail of the tape blurb, glamour shot, and see what it says about Chelsea Green. If anyone tries to make a hot mess of her path to championship glory, Chelsea Green is ready to speak to the manager. Career highlights, women's tag team champion, of course. And it does say from Victoria, BC, Canada, absolutely breathtaking this year. Just breathtaking, majestic views right now. There you go. Height, 5'7", finisher, the I'm prettier, like a young Christian, maybe unprettier over on that side of the fence. Though, there it is, old Chelsea Green. See you later. Goodbye. See you later. And then we get her in the package right here, the old plastic prison. Got the extra hands with Chelsea, but the big thing with this one is for sure the big dress going on, and she's got tape on the dress, very similar to tape on the cape. Todd McFarlane on the couch. He's sleeping per the wrestling reviews. Todd always sleeping during the wrestling reviews, as we know. See you later, goodbye. But he does like to put a little tape on the cape from time to time, as we do know, and we're not fans of it on this channel. We're anti-taper on capers. That's what we are over on this channel right here. Hopefully you guys can co-sign that. We're going to start a petition, I think is what we're going to do. We get old Chelsea out of the package. Let's dive into her accessories. She once again gets the Chelsea Green hat, the CG on the top. Kind of like a taxi driver hat back in the day is what it reminds me of. But looking good with the silver and black attack going on there. We've seen that before. Now we do got differences on these hands. For whatever reason, there's no shh on the hand right here. I don't understand that at all. So to me, whenever we have these Chase variant editions, they're already colored different. How do you make them even more different? Well, you put one with the, I was going to say cape, I guess the whole rigmarole? Yes, the rigmarole. But the whole flare, what do we call that thing? Now I just drew a blank. I can't even remember what we call that thing. But her train, is it a train? I don't know. Her skirt, oh my gosh, what am I new? It's too early in the morning here. If you knew how early I film these videos, you're sleeping. I guarantee it, you guys out there, you're all sleeping right now as I'm filming this. But you make it different. You put the skirt on one, skirt off one, hat on one, hat off one. Use different hands. And I'm definitely going to use the hands on the other one. Probably not going to use these on this one. That's the way I'm going to go with that. The two pointer fingers. Now I'm going to pull this off here. Of course, we already unboxed Chelsea Green on the channel, so you might have already seen that one. So we don't have to go too deep into this kind of stuff. But this is a really, really nice accessory here. Very, very high quality. Very nice. Love how easy it goes on and off as well. Just very, very good accessories. Kudos to the Mattel team on that one. Very, very nice. Then we get old Chelsea Green right here, and what is old is new again, I guess what we'll say here. Same body, same exact everything. Same head sculpt here. I'm not sold on this head sculpt. It's wild that I think maybe the basic head sculpts were just a little bit better. I mean, that's the difference between old school and true effects, I guess. But it looks like Chelsea Green, but there's something missing, and I'm not exactly sure what that is. I just can't put my finger on it. I just can't. But she has got kind of that two-tone hairdo, almost like Trish Stratus's hair in some ways. going down in the front, of course. She just got the, I guess it's orange and pink kind of colors throughout on this one. It definitely looks good. I like both outfits between both these figures, there's no doubt. They're both very nice. Got the black with kind of the studs throughout. That's kind of overlaying the whole outfit, of course. A little bit of fishnet action as well. Big high boots, the Chelsea green special right here. Of course, articulation arms go all the way around for us. Bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows. The hits continue. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head removable, back and forth, side to side. Waist articulation, hula hoop as well. Big ol' splits if you do need them. Leg goes up, thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees. The hits continue. Big boot cut there, ankles up, down, side to side. All the usual articulation right here with old Chelsea green. But it looks good for what it is. Does she fit on our Mattel ringside collectible stand? You better believe it, she does. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. So not a bad looking figure. Like I said, the head sculpt is just a little off, and I can't figure out what it is. But as far as the accessories go, as far as being a chase and stuff, pretty much a slam dunk throughout. That's really the only negative I have, is just a little bit off in the face. And once you put the hat on and stuff, it kind of ties it all together. So it's not too big of a deal, all things considered. Of course, we got the regular Chelsea here, so you can see the differences between these two. Like I said, you got to make them feel as different as you possibly can in your collection. That's my hot tip. That's my pro tip recommendation right there. So there it is, Chelsea Green Chase Edition Elite 108. Now we got to turn our attention to the set rankings. All right, let's get down to the set rankings. Of course, as usual, put your list in the comments down below. Put them in order from your least favorite to your favorite. And remember, this is my list, so it's 100% right. Just like your list will be 100% right down in the comments down below. Now we're doing this one a little bit different, as we have 8 figures with this one, as we got a little 2-in-1 action here with Terry Bam Bam Gordy / the Executioner. Legit 2 separate figures. I bought two copies. Almost said 2 sets, but 2 copies. So I have one is Terry Gordy, one is the Executioner. Thought it was fair to list them together. That's how I'm doing mine. You can do it however you want to do it. But once again, my list, my rules. There you go. There you go. We got 8 figures right here, and I gotta say, then there's not super overpowering star power in this line, but this is a very, very fun line for a lot of different reasons here. Some first-timers in the line, some deep cuts, never thought we would have got. A very cool edition of the Chase, deep cut Brock Lesnar, for example, return to the line for a couple of guys. Just a very well-balanced set, but there's no John Cena, there's no Rock, there's no Hulk Hogan, there's no Ultimate Warrior, there's no big, heavy hitters in this one, but still a very, very fun set, Elite 108. One that really did blow away my expectations. So a very good set as a whole. Pretty much every figure here is worth a pickup if you ask me. But you got to rank them. That's what we got to do. We're going to start off at number 8. Where am I going at number 8? You know what? This is probably going to shock some people. It's going to shock them. Yeah, because at number 8, I'm going to go LA Knight. It's very strange, and I don't know if the bloom's off the rose a little bit. Maybe he's a little lost in the shuffle. We'll see how he does with AJ Styles at WrestleMania. By the time you're watching this, that's in the rearview mirror, of course. But LA Knight came in hot with that first basic, and I really like that first basic. Dare I say I like that head sculpt better than the one on the Elite figure. And we've known over WrestleMania weekend, we got a defining moment LA Knight on the way. We, of course, got an Ultimate LA Knight on the way. I'm sure we'll see a championship showdown in the future, probably more basics and more Elites. So LA Knight, we're going to get some figures from him going forward. I hope this first one's just a little bit of a stub their toe, just a little bit on this one. As of right now, I do prefer the basic over the Elite. So LA Knight coming in at number 8. We'll see what happens to him in the future. Next up, we're going to go number 7. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Chelsea Green Chase Edition. I do prefer the bluish purple over this one here. Still a great figure. Really comes down to your preferences, what you like. I like the hand on that one as well, which you don't get this one. So that puts that one at number 7 for me. But then I'm going to go Bronson Reed at number 6. Basically just a straight up repaint. I'm for it. I understand it. I like it. I like Bronson Reed. Basically, the thing I like about this one the most is the big jacket on him. That is very cool. Of course, the green and the white look really, really good. A solid figure, especially if you missed the last version of Bronson Reed. This is a must-have pickup. To me, a must-have either way. I like this figure a lot. But somebody's got to be number 6, and it's going to be Bronson Reed. So now we're down to number 5. Ooh, it's getting tough. It's getting tough, but I'm going to go with a cowboy, like a young Bon Jovi. That's what I'm akinning him to right here. We're going to go Brock Lesnar at number 5 from, of course, WrestleMania 39. An okay figure. We've had a couple of other Cowboy Brocks. I feel like this would have been higher up if this was the first time we ever got Brock in a cowboy hat. But we got him in the overalls and all that kind of stuff, which was pretty cool. This one's still good for what it is. Just going to be coming in at number 5 for us here. Kind of middle of the pack is what we'll call that. Now there's 4 left. Boy, it's a deep set here like we did talk about here. Who's going to be number 4 for me? You know what? I'm going to go Chelsea Green at number 4. We talked about this one in this very review, of course, but very good. I love the big skirt on her. I love the extra hat. I love the extra hands, especially the hand on this one. Probably would be number 3 if there was just something missing and I can't figure it out in the head sculpt for me, but it would be probably number 3 if the head was just a little bit better, but still a very solid figure. First time in the Elite line. A must-have figure once again. I feel most people, you probably just need one or the other, or go wild like me and get both of them. You could do that. But now, down to the final 3 here, and I'm very biased. I'm very Legends biased, but this is one I've had, of course, on my want list for a long, long time. So we're going to go Omos, number 3. You guys know me. I'm a sucker for a big figure. I'm a sucker for a big wrestler. WrestleMania 39, I was there in person, got to see him wrestle, got to meet him at the Mattel headquarters. So I've always been kind of a fan, but even if I didn't get to meet him or anything like that, I like the Giants. Get me Giant Gonzalez. Get me all the big dudes. And I like this one, because we've had Omos in the past, as we did show in that review, but this one feels a little extra special with the big hoodie and stuff. Makes it feel different, makes it warrant a pickup for me, and I'm a sucker for a big figure, so Omos coming in at number 3 right here, which gets us down to Terry Gordy and the Executioner. I think most people, especially if you're a Terry Gordy fan, you're a longtime wrestling fan, you're pretty hyped for both of these figures. It's just absolutely amazing that we're getting them all these years later. I'm very happy that we're getting them, and we got them in a regular Elite line, which seems strange. Like, you would think these would be Legend figures, but for whatever reason, it wasn't the case, and I don't care. As long as they come out, I don't care what line they're in. But Terry Gordy, such a big deal for collectors, be it WCW, Japan, Dallas, ECW, and WWF as well. So really fills a lot of holes. And you know one thing about this channel, we're here to fill every hole. I'm here to fill all the holes if I can, and that's what I'm doing here with these 2 right here. But now you got to choose between the 2. And it's very difficult, but I'm going to give my reasons why. We're going to go number 2, Terry Bam Bam Gordy, and we're going to go number 1, Executioner. Now, both pretty much equal to me. Obviously, as a performer, obviously as history, Terry Gordy wins all day long. Way better than this Executioner craziness. But Terry Gordy, a must-have, but very plain Jane in the action figure department. So he loses points being plain Jane, gains a lot of points for being a favorite of mine from back in the day. Hard-hitting style. I always say it, Miracle Violence Connection versus the Steiner Brothers, WCW Japan. Oh my gosh, if you've never seen that stuff, you are missing out. Do that tonight. Watch that video tonight. But Terry Gordy, I'm going to put at number 2, and I'm debating maybe buying a 3rd Terry Gordy, putting him on an ECW shelf, WCW shelf, and then, of course, one with the Freebirds as well. We'll see what happens. We need Dr. Death. Somebody get me Dr. Death. Hopefully that comes very soon. But I'm putting Executioner at number 1. Probably the worst gimmick, easily the worst gimmick of this whole bunch right here. Obviously a far cry from the heyday of Terry Gordy. But what we get right here, especially as a 2-in-1 for a figure, absolutely amazing what Mattel did right here. The soft goods are to be commended. I love everything about the soft goods here. You get the axe, you got the extra head with the hood on it, you get the hood on the soft goods. There is so much value in just the accessories of this figure. And then to have it as a 2-in-1 just blows me away here. So this one narrowly edges out Terry Bam Bam Gordy just because it's so off the wall. It's so far from what we think we would get. And it just looks really, really cool. It stands out in the shelf. Not that Terry Gordy doesn't, but you look at these 2, who stands out a little bit more? You got to say the Executioner. So he wins just by a hair for me. But like I said repeatedly here, a very fun set, a highly recommended set right here. A little bit of something for everybody is really what it feels like here. And I would love to see more Elite lines going forward, very diversified like this. I think it gives a little bit of something for everybody. There's not a lot of people that can say, yep, skipping every single one of these. A lot of people, I need them all, or I'm going to get 2 of these 8. 2 of these are really good here. So very, very fun set is Elite 108. But what say you? Once again, put your list in the comments down below. Let me know your final thoughts on Elite 108 in the comments as well. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best place to support this very YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Of course, you guys know videos every single day. And even more stuff on Patreon. ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Also pick up a t-shirt over there. Support the channel. Also, Barnes & Noble exclusive hardcover edition. Amazon softcover. It is my book. The complete guide to the Jakks Classic Superstar series. Almost 700 pages of content right here for everybody. Appreciate all the support. Pick them up wherever fine books are sold. Barnes & Noble and Amazon. And of course, if you want an autographed copy, hit me up on social media. SirPaul64 on the X. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads. And on Instagram. So, for Elite 108... I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.